Greetings. My name is Reverend Dr. Jeff Hood. I am sitting here at 7:47 in the evening. Those who know me, at least those who have known me the last few months, have known that since October of 2022, every night at 8 o'clock I get a phone call from Anthony Sanchez. Anthony is an innocent man on death row in Oklahoma. Now, I didn't always believe that. When we first started talking, I very much believed that I was working with yet another person on death row who was telling me that they were innocent and that their story was so fantastical it was unbelievable. Literally unbelievable. But as I researched and engaged Anthony's case, it became quite apparent that Anthony Sanchez is innocent. There is the shoe print that doesn't fit. There is the phone numbers that he was supposed to have called that don't fit. There's all of the physical evidence that was found in the car that doesn't fit. There is DNA that is so manufactured and misplaced and just manipulated that evidence doesn't fit. You have all of this evidence that doesn't fit, which made me quickly realize that Anthony Sanchez did not murder Julie Buskin. Now, one can know facts all that they want to. One can engage facts all that they want to. But the heart begins to change when the heart of one meets the heart of another. You see, I have gotten to know Anthony Sanchez. I know Anthony Sanchez as a kind and loving human being. I know Anthony Sanchez is someone that I cannot imagine him doing great violence to anyone, much less raping and murdering someone. As I have said, we talk every night at 8 o'clock and we talk about all sorts of things. We talk about the weather, we talk about life and my kids and his family and what he's watching on TV and movies he's watching, chit chat that's going on death row in Oklahoma, and all sorts of things. But most of all, we just spend time together. I am someone who has spent an exorbitant amount of time with Anthony Sanchez in October, November, December, January, February, March, April, and now May. 8 months. In fact, I can assure you that there is no one who has spent more time with Anthony Sanchez in the last 8 months than I have. I say such things not to brag, but simply to speak to the fact that I know Anthony Sanchez, and I know that Anthony Sanchez did not kill Julie Buskin. I also know that this is someone whose heart is torn at the thought that we have raised that his father might be the person who actually killed Julie Buskin. I can't imagine a son having to deal with the thought that their father might have left them to rot on death row for decades. I have helped Anthony engage with the fact that his attorneys for over 6 years did not even speak to him. They ignored him and again let him rot on death row. It was very difficult to develop trust with such a person. But now that trust has been developed, I can assure you that I have had in-depth conversation after in-depth conversation with Anthony, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that he did not kill Julie Buskin. As we proceed to ramp up his campaign in the coming weeks, if you have questions about the character of Anthony Sanchez, reach out to me. Before saying anything about Anthony Sanchez, his character, his personality, who he really is, or any such things, reach out to me. I know Anthony Sanchez, and I can tell you that this kind, generous, loving man could never, ever have killed Julie Buskin.